RoX-TV coming to you live from Dearborn, Michigan, right here at the Free Palestine rally. We are live. We are going to be bringing you all of the coverage coming right up on this edition of RoX-TV News. RoX-TV once again coming to you from Dearborn, Michigan, where of course we're at the big rally to free Palestine. This is an important day for everybody, from the old even to the youth. Right now I'm speaking to Noor. And how old are you?
I'm 12.
12 years old, out here fighting for justice.
Yes, of course, all the time, always.
So are you Palestinian?
No, I'm not Palestinian, but I'm Arab, I'm Muslim, and I really support it. It's like a blessed place for us, and we're always there for it.
Yes, and today are you expecting something joyous to come out of this, some justice?
Yeah, of course, since we support it, it'd probably like show them that we're always there for them, and like probably they would get happy, they would get like active, more active, yeah.
Everybody could have a smile on their face, and maybe once again, maybe the Jews and the Palestinians can get together, inshallah?
Inshallah, hopefully.
Yes. Once again in Dearborn, Michigan at the Free Palestine rally, right now being joined by a brother from Bosnia. And tell us, what's your name?
My name is Aidi Mahmutovic.
And what inspired you to be out here and fight for this cause?
It's my brother's only. I'm a Muslim myself, so.
So let me ask you, how old are you?
17.
17 years old. Okay, so now you, as a youth, you're trying to change the world. And do you think rallies like this actually change the world, inshallah?
Well, it should set up like examples and push more movements and whatever. So.
You're in high school?
Yeah, junior.
Okay. What school?
Utica High School.
Utica High School. Once again, we have Aidi right here at the Free Palestine rally in Dearborn, Michigan.
Brian Weiserman.
And you're from?
Detroit.
Detroit, Michigan. Tell me, Brian, why are you here? What's the cause? Why are you particularly here? Are you Palestinian?
No.
Okay.
I'm Jewish.
You're Jewish?
Yep.
All right, tell us the cause.
I'm here basically because my entire life, growing up in where I did in like Northwest Detroit with a very strongly incredibly pro-Israel at all times family background, and where I was brought up in, the Hebrew school that I went to, that was pushed so heavily. And as a younger to medium-aged adult, I'm in my 30s now, and I started realizing hey, this entire narrative that's been, forced on me and everybody that I grew up with in our entire life, it's incredibly wrong. And, when it comes to it, in the grand scheme of things, 99.9% of the people from both countries that are involved right now just want to live their damn lives. And my entire standpoint is the more people come out and physically say this, hey, we just want everybody to get along. There's no reason for this war at all. This entire war is based on what, in the grand scheme of things, pretty much comes down to apartheid. There's no reason for this to be continuing. There's no reason for this apartheid, this occupation, to actually be continuing at all. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Your friends and family in the Jewish community, when you hold a sign like that, what do they say to you, Brian?
Honestly, most of them just ignore everything I say from what I've been able to tell. My friends in the community who I grew up with, I know a few of them are here today because a lot of them in our generation, we've started to realize the same thing. Our older relatives, they still hold on to the same narrative as far as I can tell, but I really hope that they start changing.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. I mean, that's plain as day. You could see that even with the naked eye.
Well, they didn't let somebody come in. It was a home invasion. In the 1940s, Israel came in and they declared Palestinian territory to be their state. And they're saying God gave it to them. Well, God gave us all the planet. but it doesn't give us the right to evict people from their home. And that is the basic cause of this war that's been going on for decades. So now we're at the head of it, and it calms down and it, pumps back up. And just recently, the Israeli soldiers went in mosques and closed down mosques and attacked the people in mosques, over in that area, killing men, women, and children. And the thing about it, the main thing about it that I see here in America is that America supports Israel. Over $3.8 billion per year goes to Israel from America. So if America supports the murder of children and women and innocent men in that area, it says something to us that we have to call our government back, call our politicians back and say, why are you supporting this criminal state?
What's the importance? Why are you here? Why do you feel the need? Obviously, I may be off course, but you're not Palestinian.
I am not. I am definitely Irish and Swedish, but it's very important for any human rights violations, anything like that, to be addressed. And what's going on in Palestine is definitely a giant, huge rights violation.
Wayne State Students for Justice in Palestine.
And today you are here at this most joyous occasion that could awesomely be a fight for real justice.
Yes. So we decided to gather everyone. Last minute we had an idea, and then we had a bunch of other people who had the same idea. So we decided to put a collaboration together to organize this amazing protest and rally to fight for the freedom of Palestinians.
It is very important that we teach the youth what's happening for the past 500 years.
Yeah, no, it's extremely important, especially with the way the media here is. They tend to change the narrative of the way of what's happening in Palestine. What's happening in Palestine is not an issue, it's not a conflict, it's an occupation, it's an ethnic cleansing over Palestinian people by Israel. What Israel is doing right now is inhumane, it's against international and war crimes. They're killing medics, they're killing the press, they're killing children, the disabled, women, everyone of any sort.
Where can people find you on social media to join your cause?
Yeah, you guys can follow us at WSUSJP on Instagram. You guys can also follow me as well at Shireen_Shkukani on Instagram as well. We try to stay consistent with our posting, making sure everyone knows the real truth rather than what America or Israel wants us to know.
This cause has been going on for a long time, for about 73 years. Just recently, a flare-up has been going on, and they started attacking innocent people praying, people in their cities too, dropping bombs on Eid morning, a festival holiday for us. And at nighttime too, send 100 missiles, so that's why we're here. We want to know that we're with them.
The most inhumane ways of murdering people.
Right, you're right, yeah.
I'm a Dearborn Heights resident here. We're seeing the injustice that's happening in Israel, in Palestine, and we're here to stand with the Palestinian people.
The Palestinian people are going through so much right now. I mean, you want to talk about mosques being bombed and children and women and of course men all dying in the name of what?
Honestly, and this is just what's happening in Palestine, and I want to refrain from myself from saying Israel because it's actually Palestine.
It is.
It's where the people of Palestine are, where the settlers came in and tried to evict the Palestinian people. But what's really happening is a humanitarian crisis. This isn't an attack on religion or race or color. It's an attack on humanitarianism.
The beautiful things that you're giving out what does this represent? Tell me about it.
So these are the scarves standing in solidarity with the Palestinian people. I believe we have some here with the Amity Foundation who's passing them out. Yes. And we're also going to get you guys some.
Yes, we definitely need to have them.
While we're on here, we're going to have the CEO and founder of the Amity Foundation, Imal Ziad.
Imal, how are you, brother?
Alhamdulillah.
Today is going to be a beautiful day, inshallah.
Inshallah, we open up the eyes to the rest of the world, not just the United States, but the rest of the world.
Absolutely, and everyone is coming together as one today. I look around and I see the Nation of Islam, I see black people, I see white people. Right here you see Chicano Mexicans, and all in the name of peace, and more than that, in the name of justice.
100%. That's what Imam Hussein was all about. Justice, and that hopefully his teachings will come through today and spread the word of peace and justice.
And these beautiful scarves, they're a symbol of the cause.
100%.
Because you came a long way on a Sunday afternoon when you could be at home chilling.
Well, if I were just at home chilling, wouldn't I be condoning the genocide and ethnic cleansing of Palestinians? So I decided to come out here and stand with Palestinians.
Once again, RoX-TV live on location in Dearborn, Michigan, right here at the Free Palestine rally. And we're being joined right now by a representative who is actually candidate for District 6 City Council, my old friend David Sanchez. How you doing, brother?
Good, man, good. Just staying in solidarity with my Palestinian family. You know, a lot of things going on over there in Jerusalem, Palestine. There's a lot of things that we've experienced in this country. And so if we look at our own history, the Latino history, we had parts of the United States of America that were taken from us, colonized, and it's just the same thing playing over and over again. So it's time for us to stand together with each other to fight back against the powers that be.
So with the current administration that's in there saying he stands with Israel, how does that work with the whole Democratic Party? Is that tearing you guys apart?
You know, this country's had a long history of staying with countries that kind of do what's bidding across the globe. It's nothing new with Joe Biden in office. He's been a senator for decades, so he's going to do the status quo thing, and it's up to people to join together, rallies like this, outcries like this, to make changes for the future.
Let me ask you something. So you're running for District 6 City Council. What's going to change if David Sanchez gets in there?
On a local level, I mean, City Council doesn't do a lot when it comes to global issues, international relations, but just on a local level, helping out families, helping out the babies that are growing up in poverty, doing what we can do here in Detroit. We're in Dearborn now, but in Southwest Detroit in District 6, doing what I can do for my neighbors and the people in the district, man. That's where my heart is.
Tell them where they can find you.
DavidForDetroit.com, running for City Council in District 6. Find me on Instagram, DavidForDetroit, Facebook, David Sanchez. Inbox me, hit me up. I'm responsive to everybody. Yeah, DavidForDetroit.com.
United States, they should stop aiding the Israeli government. We're not talking about people here.
Yes.
We're talking about the criminal, the international criminal of the Israelis.
Yes.
Yes.
And unfortunately, young children and women are the target right now from the Jews right now, bombing mosques, bombing schools. This is not international war. These are war crimes.
That's unfair for the Palestinian. If they want to keep doing the Palestinian, they want to look for guns, rockets to defend themselves.
They have to defend themselves.
It's all about defending themselves. It's all about their land. It's all about their rights. That's all.
Something like this beautiful day today, everybody coming together as one. Do you feel, and again, because you've seen a lot, do you feel that this will make change?
It will.
Yes.
It will make a big change.
Well, what do we say as the community that you told us to go and vote for him?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I told you vote out hate. And we can't allow, right now, anybody that's right now president of the United States to not support human rights for all.
Absolutely.
So we got to be rooted in that kind of humanity and those values. And we're not doing that when we look away against the innocent lives being lost in Gaza and the current apartheid state right now that is leaving people under this umbrella of violence and racism.
Do you believe, inshallah, that rallies like this are going to really make a true change?
I mean, what you heard me say to many of them in the crowd is, don't rely on media, don't rely on those in Congress, don't rely on those in the White House. Rely on you organizing right now in solidarity with those fighting oppressions everywhere. And so that will grow a movement to possibly move the needle in getting Israel held accountable, as well as other countries right now that are doing the same.
Thank you so much, Rashida. Southwest Detroit's very own Rashida Tlaib. Once again, coming to you from the very important rally to free Palestine. We just hope that there is peace come soon. This is Rudy Hill signing off from the Free Palestinian Rally in Dearborn, Michigan. You want entertainment? Look no further than RoX-TV.
You guys do it once a year. I do this every week. And I know you're afraid of the Jews because you don't want to say this. What else, man?